$41 million is a very expensive penthouse in San Francisco. Now, this article is written all the way back before the pandemic in 2019. A newly constructed skyscraper. It looks fantastic. You got views of like the San Francisco Bay Area. You got the San Francisco Oakland Bridge views. This was like for all the rich titans of the tech industry. It was sold, right? The crown jewel. But now you have the Compass team, which is now relaunching the San Francisco penthouse with a 50% price cut. That's insane. So we got already several buildings around San Francisco Bay. They are basically worthless. We're seeing commercial real estate literally selling for pennies on the dollar. And if you guys are ever interested in copying one of these hyper expensive penthouses, well, let me show you what's going on. So if you look at this new construction one, it's on the 43rd floor. You literally have amazing sweeping views of the whole entire city. Now, here's the thing about San Francisco. I don't really think skyscrapers in San Francisco mix well. You already have two skyscrapers in San Francisco with massive problems. One with a massive leaking problem and one that's literally tilting. So I'm not really sure about this one here, but so far it's standing by itself pretty well, and there seems to be a lot of architectural awards. But this one's $2.5 million for 1,600 square feet. Now, for all the peeps out there who think that's very expensive, it's actually surprisingly cheap. 2-bed, 3-bath, 43rd floor, an ultra caliber building like this. This is probably the top 5 best buildings in San Francisco with almost 1,700 square feet. For $2.5 million is honestly pretty reasonable. In fact, I could kind of argue it's pretty cheap. Other expensive places like Monaco, we're probably looking at like 7-8 million, right? Manhattan, 1,600 square feet, we're looking at 45 mil. Singapore, in a downtown area, probably about $3.5 to $4.5 million. So this is actually a lot cheaper compared to other high-end cities. And look at the prices, right? The prices from January 2021 was at 3.5 million. Prices already dropped by almost half, from 3.5 mil to about 2.5 mil. And I guarantee you, when it was launched in 2019, it was probably going for a little over $4 million. But prices have drastically dropped. And also, the taxes are insane. You're looking at about $2,500 a month of taxes. Home insurance is almost $900 because it is in an earthquake zone. And HOA fees are crazy at $2,000. So even if you give me this unit, I probably can't even pay all these expenses alone because it's so expensive. And utilities, by the way, are not included. So these units are expensive, and it's not really about like the end price, right? I mean, 1.7 for a unit like this might seem pretty modest for your hyper rich Google employee, but can they afford these crazy expenses like $1,700 a month property tax, $600 a month of insurance, and 2 G's of HOA? I don't care how good the gym and the pool is, but $2,000 a month HOA is crazy. And a lot of these units are now slowly coming on the market now. This isn't a full condominium project. In fact, half of it is like apartments, and then like the top half is like condos for sale, very similar to 181 Fremont, which is half is offices and the top half is condos. But this building looks pretty fantastic. It's smack in the middle of downtown San Francisco. And if you have money, this is exactly where you live. And personally, I'm an architectural geek, and I love the design of the building. It's very futuristic, very glassy, and also kind of oddly pointy at the top. So the design looks fantastic, but the prices are falling drastically. High caliber buildings like these in prominent tech center like San Francisco don't sell for these cheap prices. But with San Francisco real estate being in big tatters, even some of the most high-end penthouses are getting sold for 50% off. I mean, we talk about how bad New York City is, but not even Manhattan penthouses are getting 50% price cuts, maybe 10 to 15, and that's max. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.